And your blue.
This is the first draft.
So you all have the script in front of you?
Oh, Jeanette's first. Jeanette kicks us off.
Some of the things that you feel would be hard for the most important person in your life to hear, right? And so that's the hard ask of our time together. That has been the hard ask. And so I'm hoping that by holding it for one another, it takes some of that charge off of it and that it feels comfortable. That said, if there's a line that's assigned to you that really you're just like, I don't want to say this, let us know and we'll shift it around.
For those who cannot share their voices. We're not alone. We have people who know what we're talking about. Like if I mention at this table, TBI, IBS, you know, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're not alone.
I had to drop my husband off for respite on Wednesday. And it's the feeling of, oh my, I have to leave him here, but I have no other option.
And it's not just like the worry of what if something happens while I'm gone, but just the guilt that that's where you feel you're supposed to be. That's where you're expected to be.
Yeah, it's like right? Post-traumatic stress or, you know, like postpartum or, right? Like after something, then there's the stress. But you're in this sort of constant state, right?
Yes.
It's continuous stress, which is like, I mean, which came through in your writing, right? When we got to the we carry, it was just, it's so heavy. Let's do a read through if you're okay with that.
She carries a shame for wanting more freedom, an ounce of something she can call just hers.
They carry anger like a badge of honor.
She carries and covers and hides and suppresses their hurt, their hate, their outbursts, their pain.
They carry crisis like a concealed weapon.
She carries secrets of war he doesn't speak about to others.
This is a love story.
Anyone have a line they don't want to say?
I'm struggling with that depression on all sides things simply because my husband's really dealt with a lot of that. But I mean, I'll do it. I'll just explain it to him so when he watches it, he knows this was not a line I wrote for him.
No, and
that I want him to know that.
That'll be clear, like nobody
Yeah.
is reading their own lines.
Forgotten. He's forgotten. You don't have to worry. He's forgotten.
I feel like forget worked better.
Yeah.
You're gonna line up behind Mike 3.
He hopes she knows she is his world.
She hopes he knows he is not alone.
You're not alone either.
When we got married back in 1984, I said in sickness and in health till death do us part. And that is straight to my heart. I know that Dwayne would do it for me in a heartbeat. And so it is truly an honor to be his caregiver. I love him, and I just can't think of anyone better to care for him than me.
Indescribable love of her first.
Yeah, I know. We just changed.
All right, forget that.
So then they're gonna do this and then we come back up.
It's a hard stop on the music. Sophia, that's your cue.
You could be together in a place, anywhere, say a store, and you could see this couple that looks amazing and happy and carefree, but you don't know what's going on behind the closed doors. Being a caregiver is not easy. We have a lot of trials, but we are resilient and we are strong.
Once upon a time, there was a boy who laughed a lot.
She came from men who are too tired for play or dream.
From men who have seen much. From women who hide the ugly truth so the world can't see their pain.
And then one day, and then one day, and then.
He served our country, so this is me giving back to our country. That's the right thing to do. It aligns with who I am and who I want to be.
She knows more than she wants to.
Remembers things she had hoped she'd forget.
Her first love left on the battlefield. His shells still seated before her.
She carries the weight of her son's injury every step she takes.
He carries the weight of his family.
He has brain damage, and it's just the neurons that's connecting, that's holding, making him be the person he is. If it wasn't for that, he would probably be in a wheelchair and a vegetable. So, but I'm lucky every day. So, it's all good.
I think we're gonna have a really great show tomorrow.
Thank you.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who didn't fit in.
Once upon a time, there was a young couple eager to see the world.
Once upon a time, there was a boy who laughed a lot.
She came from strong-willed men, from men who were too tired for play or dream.
They came from warriors, from people with the will to survive.
Every day, with pride in the uniform they served.
Every day they hid their fears, anxiety, and worry.
She believed that everyone was good, that the VA would take care of them one day.
People don't realize what we go through all the time and how much work it is to take care of these guys.
It's taught me so much resilience that I didn't even know that I had.
Every morning, she checks her phone for another emergency she might have missed overnight.
A sinking feeling that never seems to go away.
She knows more than she wants to. She carries shame for wanting more freedom, an ounce of something she can call just hers, a moment where her mind does not have to worry.
She carries forgiveness as she seeks to understand. She carries the indescribable loss of her first love, left on the battlefield, his shell still seated before her.
They carry the Lord with them.
He carries his heart on his sleeve. She carries his wounds, his pain, his sorrow.
She carries her heart on her sleeve.
He carries burdens the eye cannot see.
She carries secrets of war he doesn't speak about to others.
She is a woman who tries to be a savior,
And a woman who knows that's not realistic.
He hopes she knows she is his world.
She hopes he knows he is not alone.
Once upon a time, there was a strong and caring woman.
Once upon a time, there was a mother and her son.
This is a true love story.
this is a true love story.
Having this experience to put it on paper, it allowed me the freedom to feel that it's okay to share with women who are going through the same thing you're going through.
And put on paper what I really never said out loud because I was always afraid of it hurting his feelings or, making him feel like I'm a burden to him.
To be able to finally speak out what I was feeling all those years.
I tried to keep it together.
My daughter heard me express these feelings that she'd never heard before.
Giving up is not an option. And I'm there for the duration, regardless. I'm a mom.